Cuba, it's me, episode 106 of The W.I.L.L.I.W show, which stands for Wrestling is Life. Life is Wrestling. Now, I'm always trying to better myself. I'm always trying to go inside fans' brains, other wrestlers' brains, my own brain, to figure out better ways to capture the audience's attention and whatnot. So, there's a man that I interviewed on the show before. His name is Cooper. I'm going to pick his brain a little and see what he has to think and what he can do that perhaps would maybe help me. Cooper, welcome to the W.I.L.L.I.W show. Come on in. Thank you for having me on the show, man.
What's up?
I'm glad you're here. All right. So we want to talk about, when you come to the show, sometimes you're my cameraman at the shows and whatnot. What do you think attracts the fans to me, Cuba? Like, what do you think they like about me?
Well, I think it's like how you're so energetic, and I think I pronounced that wrong, but like you run around, all the excitement gets in. Excited, like I felt like at school they said like, well, like don't be the person who's bad because it may teach others to be bad. So I guess it's just like be good and be like positive and
like a good role model.
Yeah,
like I'm not cheating or using any bad weapons or saying any bad words. So like I'm someone that the kids could look up to. Do you think?
Yeah.
So do you think sometimes when I'm out there I do some silly things when I wrestle? Now some kids are into more adult type jokes and shows. Do you think some of the kids think I'm being too corny, silly, or do you think they like the silliness?
I think they like you. Because I'm a kid, I can explain to you.
Okay, so what do you like? Do you like the silly, stupid things, like when I ride them like a bull or bite them on the butt?
Trust me, that's the way to go. I think you should invent more silliness, like act like a crazy person, like sometimes
bite them on the pecker?
Like, let me just say once of your friend, like that cowboy guy, I forget his name, just go like, yeehaw, and ride him like a horse, like, come on, horsey, and like kick him, you know?
Who, Tex Lexus?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to fight him. I'd love to see him step in a 20 by 20 squared circle. So what's your advice to make me better of a wrestler?
For kids or for adults? Because there's two reasons.
Okay, well, what's the ones for kids?
Well, the reasons for kids is they like someone who doesn't just say, to act so serious, like, I'm gonna get you, and that at the end of the match, they want ding ding. They want someone who acts clumsy like you. So you should act more the way you are. Like, why do kids like you?
Like they think that they like that I'm embarrassing myself and I'm being like really energetic instead of just being so focused on the match. I'm kind of like focused on being silly. Like,
yeah.
Oh, okay. So what about adults? See, I notice when I go to the shows, a lot of the kids like me, but a lot of the adults are like, he's kind of lame. I don't think he's funny at all. What can I do to make the adults like me?
Well, I can't speak for all adults, but they may naturally like some serious guys. So maybe you should have two. You should have a split personality.
Wow, that's a good idea.
You should be like, sometimes you're just like, act so serious, and then the other times you're just like, what am I thinking? I need to go wrestling.
Maybe I could have someone manage me, and like Captain Underpants, whenever they snap their fingers, I go into serious mode, and whenever they pour water onto me, I go back to silly mode or something?
Not like exactly like that. Something that is more common. Like, whenever the other person, let me just say, like, does a finisher or signature on you, you turn into serious mode. Although when they mess up on a move or do something really weak, you turn into clumsy guy again.
I will say this though, when I'm getting beat up, it's hard to act really silly when I'm in a lot of pain. I'll tell you that right now. I usually act more silly at the beginning of the matches than the end of the matches. So what can I do to make people want to buy more shirts from me?
Well, just, actually, that's one thing I haven't thought about. Let me just see. To make them buy more shorts, you should make yourself, even though they may not like you, try to say something that a lot of the fans remember. Like, do something that a lot of the fans like.
Like a catchphrase?
Yeah, catchphrase that's catchy. And then, like, when they're just, like, doing their thing at home, they're like, well, yeah, I remember that catchphrase, and then they'll remember you. And you're like, that's actually a cool guy. I should buy a shirt. Make them remember you.
If you were a kid going to the show, and I was selling other things other than shirts, what should I sell that people would buy that are not shirts?
Maybe shoes. Maybe even
Cuba shoes?
Yeah, Cuba pants.
I should sell my pants? Or
No.
what about like little life vest things or something?
Yeah, that's
Or
actually.
like Cuba bracelets or something?
No, like do like
Kids
this.
don't have as much money as adults too, so it's got to be something that's cheap.
Yeah. Like you should sell these for like $10.
$10? This costs more than $10.
Oh.
But I mean, if you bought a lot of them, you maybe would get a deal and stuff like that. Okay, so what else? Okay, I don't have that many big moves that I do. I'm just basically trying to survive out there. But if I was to do a new move, what kind of a move would it be a good move for me?
You want a silly one or a strong one?
I want one of each. What would be a good silly one to do that I could, like
The
the old
horsey
thumb in the
ride
bum?
one.
Oh,
The
you like that?
horsey ride.
You like when I ride them like
Come
that?
on, horsey.
All right. And what is one more serious one that I could do?
A serious one? I just want myself double knee drop.
A double knee drop.
You get on the top rope or whatever on your suit. You have the enemy lying down near the rope, and then you jump off, land in their stomach or chest with both your knees.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that could be a finisher.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. Now, I'm not the strongest. I'm not the fastest. What can I do not to make the fans like me more, but to become a better wrestler when I'm competing to beat some hard opponents?
Some hard opponents. Let me just say, it's kind of off the split personality thing. So you act crazy and like, over here, donkey, come and get me. And then once they're charging, you just like act so serious and you're just like, you know, like some of those trick moves.
Oh, so like trick them that I'm gonna be silly, but then when they come towards me, then I'm actually serious and ready to go.
Or you know, like you could go for like one of the moves that like they know how to block a lot. So you like, for example, if you're doing the butt thing, you're just like, ha! They go to stop you, then you do whatever move you want to do, like a trick move.
And I've had the same music that I come out to every time, and I really love it. I'll probably never change it. But if I had to change my music, what would be a good song for me to come out